Hello students, welcome to week 5 of unit 2. In this lesson you will learn how to write a report. So by the end of this lesson you should be in a position to know what a report is, the purpose of writing reports, the structure of a report, the approach of tackling a report. A report is the most important form of communication within business environment and at workplace. No matter what profession or career you will choose in future, be it in the field of sciences, arts or commercials, you will most likely have to file some form of report. Even a humble security guard is required to write regular reports, so are the police officers, army personnel, the self-employed, scientists, judges, lawyers, politicians, and even entrepreneurs. To prepare you for this, the English language and literature syllabus requires you to learn the proper format and structure of a report. So in this lesson, we will look at the meaning, what is a report, who is it for, relevance, what is the purpose of a report, how do I prepare for a report, how do I collect information, language, what is the appropriate style of writing a report, structure, what do I find in a report, how do I organize it, examples of reports. A report is a short and well-organized written document containing information about a particular subject. It presents facts about the situation or event and offers a recommendation. It is written for a specific audience, such as a superior, a peer group, co-worker, and an organization. A report is designed to allow people to find the information that they need in a quick and easy way. It is a factual document, so it has to be brief and concise, using standard English. The writing style and language used in a report should be clear, precise, and with short sentences. Avoid using jargon language and use simple words. You need to prepare and plan your draft. Think of how much time you will need and set a deadline. A context and some material will be given to you, including the precise topic of your report and who the report is for and why you are writing it. Research from external sources of information, take notes, make an outline of your work, divide into sections by theme, keep track of your references as well. The structure of a report is as follows: a title page, acknowledgements, contents page, executive summary or abstract, introduction, main body, conclusion, recommendations, references, and appendices. A title page should include the title of the report, the author's name, the name of the person to whom the report is prepared for, the date, and any other relevant information. Acknowledgements include a list of people who have helped you in your report or every person whom you want to dedicate your work to. It could be friends, family, colleagues, and tutors. The contents page is a list of all the sections and subsections of the report. It should include all the headings of each part, worded exactly as appeared on the report with the page numbers. An executive summary or abstract is a short paragraph of the main points of the report, not more than 300 words. The abstract is placed right before the introduction, but it is written after you have finished your report. It gives a general overview of the report, identifying the topic of the report, your approach, your findings, your conclusions. The introduction is the first page of the report. It contains a statement of purpose and the scope of the report. You should explain the problem of the report and your plan. You should announce the outline and the method of your report. It should also briefly state your conclusion. The main body is the important part of the report. It should be logically structured and coherent. Each section should have numbered subsections addressing the themes of your consideration. This body part should be clear and focused on the main issue under discussion. It should present the evidence to the purpose of the report, carefully developed. Only relevant information should be added. Anything off topic should be discarded. You should interpret the significance of the data you collected and explain how is it pertinent to your approach. In conclusion, this section is much shorter than the body part, usually presented in paragraphs, and they could be numbered if necessary. The conclusion section should briefly state the major inferences from your discussion. It should also explain the relevance of your research. No new information should be included in this section. Recommendations section suggests a course of action on how the situation could be improved based on your findings. It can take two forms: recommendations for further study or recommendations for change. It should follow the conclusion logically. It is very important to include a list of full details of the sources that you used or cited in your report. You should choose one referencing style and apply it to all of the sources. For instance, APA style or MLA style. The references need to be in alphabetical order of the author's names. It should include the author's names and initials, date of publication, the title, the publisher, place of publication, and page numbers. An appendix contains supplementary material related to your report. It is usually too long or too detailed to include in the main body part of the report. Examples of appendix are large tables of data, transcriptions of interviews, full results of questionnaires, etc., etc. Here is a perfect example of a report. In an introduction, you could start like this. Social media addiction has dramatic impact on young people's mental health and academic performance. The purpose of this report is to inquire into the reasons behind the rise in social media addiction among the youth. The report will also recommend preventive measures for social media addiction. A recent study shows that social media addiction in the UK is prevalent among nearly 20% of young people. The method: data for this study was collected using questionnaires, interviews, and references to books. Results: the findings will be presented in 3 sections according to key characteristics relevant to the research question. Discussion: according to research in various countries, it has been revealed that a correlation exists between social media addiction and academic performance. Furthermore, the result of analysis showed that self-help intervention program has positive and successful outcome in reducing the youth's social media addiction. Despite the numerous findings, the study is not without its limitations. Conclusions: on the basis of the findings, several conclusions concerning the effect of social media on the youth can be drawn. From this study, it can be concluded that young people have realized the importance of managing the time spent using social media. Recommendations: based on the findings and conclusions in this report, the following recommendations are made. You then state your recommendations. Thank you so much, lovely students, for watching and listening to this video. I hope you've been assisted in report writing.